People using AI for content right now are doing it completely wrong. They're generating the wrong images, randomly, lifeless videos, and wondering why nothing converts. Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how to make AI UGC videos and AI images the right way, step by step. No guessing, no hype, no surface level prompts. By the end of this video, you'll understand AI content at a level that puts you in the top 1% of creators using it. Hi there, my name is Ricky Hayes. Welcome to today's video on how to make AI images, AI videos, AI landing pages all in one. I'm going to pretty much guide you how to become a 1% marketer. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like today's video. Comment the word mentor. If I get 10 comments and 20 likes, one of those people, whoever commented mentor, will get a free mentoring call as well. I also have some slides as well. If you're interested in that, just comment the word slides too as well. That has 29 slides. That is basically a course, a text course that you can go through as well. I'm actually building out a full course. All right, let's jump straight into it. So firstly, what did I do? Okay, so I used a lot of ChatGPT for this. But starting out, I use Data. Data is really good if you're looking at, referencing TikTok Shop. If you want to use other tools, Beautify has Product Research Center. There's also Zik Analytics. But we got this wavy cool curl, and I just found this one. I'm just on the free account in this example. I'm like, okay, great. I want to do some more research. Okay, so I went on TikTok itself, just on desktop, simple as that. And I found a viral video, right? A video that's gotten 17,000 likes, 200 comments, 3,500. And I'm like, yep, beautiful. Okay, great. So what do we do from here? We want to download the video. So from here, we just use Snappic. Snappic's 100% free. You can just copy the URL, download the video, boom. I've got a video that I know is going viral, and I have a script, and I can transcribe it to then use to make my ads and my images and everything that I know have a higher chance of converting. Okay, and so then what I did was, okay, I went into here and I transcribed it, and I'm like, okay, I want a brand name. I chose that brand name. It's a fantastic brand name. I thought, really liked it compared to the others. Just felt very premium, which is what I want when it comes to women's hair products. And I got a landing page because I said I wanted to make a landing page copy as well. And again, what I just used for the landing page, a bit of a side note, I used Beautify. I used the Beautify theme. I used the store builder, and then you can use Scopic as a landing page builder from there on top of that as well as it can do deeper research. So you use Beautify for the theme to help you build the store, and then you can use Scopic to help you build landing pages as you go down that path. To give you an example, this is what it looks like using a combination of Beautify and Scopic. You can see this looks absolutely phenomenal using the various widgets, and most of this is all AI generated, right? And you just, again, have to follow these sort of same structure, different circumstance. Okay, so I got that, and boom, you've got a landing page. It gives you context. That's all you really want to need. And then I wanted to get a Canva logo, right? We want a Canva logo, but that wasn't exactly where I wanted it to finish. So what I then did is I went into Google AI, and I love using Google AI. It's just me. I just use it for this. It's great research when it comes to search queries, I find. And so I copied the TikTok video and I said, find me this product, right? And it did. So it found me that product, and here it is here. And what I did is you just use free image downloader, and you can download any of these images. You can download them all if you want, okay? If you want to download multiple, okay? And you can use them for your product page. You can use them for ads. I actually use both of these in this example. And boom, I have a product. And the other thing I also have, I have the images as well as I have negative reviews. And so I went back into here and I said, get the negative reviews. Now, why you want the negative reviews is you want to find the gaps, right? The negative reviews is the opportunity, okay? And the opportunity is that if you can address those negatives, people don't want negatives, right? They only want positives, right? That's everyone in life. So point is, it got the negatives, and then it helped me with the strategy, and it helped me update the product page, so it's even better. Especially things like an FAQ on a product page really help to address those key negative concerns. And then I got the brand colors, and I got a script outline that I continued to iterate on. And I also now got a Canva logo prompt. So then I went into Canva and I copied that across, and I got a number of these prompts. Now, this is how good Canva is for this now. I think Beautify has an AI logo builder, but Canva is just leap years ahead, let's be honest. And so I just use this one. You don't need an amazing logo, and you just download it, and boom, I had my logo, and great. So now I know my competitors, I know my pages, and then I sort of continued. And then I wanted to make a video script and also for Arcads, because we're going to use Arcads for the video and we use 11 Labs for the audio, right? I always like to separate them. So it gives us a bit of this outline. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have copied this, and you'll see that in a moment with the AI actor that I've been generating, that I made a mistake there. But you want to copy that across because you want to get more of the demographics, okay, what it is. And then I've got a script, and you'll copy that into Arcads, but we're going to do that later. And then we got the audio script, okay? And so what I did with the audio was I went into here, and all you do is you add voice, use voice design, and you literally copy that into there. And then it takes a minute or two, send you some samples, and away you go. Then I've just named it, the exact name of the brand, and you can listen to the audio here.
And I actually get soft curls that hold without damaging my hair. Honestly, this is the first tool.
That took me 2 minutes to do, right? Just simple copy and pasting, right? Absolutely amazing. Okay, so, and the reason I like to do this is you can integrate it with Arcads, but you can also use it for other things, so you get a lot of flexibility there as well, which I think is really important. Little key tip, I use another tool called Whisperflow. Whisperflow is a dictation tool. You can sort of see here. This dictation tool as well allows, it really helps with prompting, where you can, rather than just typing, you can prompt. A lot of these ones you can start with the voice, but I just find actually this dictation tool is, because it's dedicated to it, is much better. So I recommend using that. Helps you with your prompt engineering to be a lot more clearer as well. I just find, because it'll get what you say and make it really professional as well. You can customize, right? So rather than it just copying word for word what you've said, it'll actually optimize it for you. Then you copy it in and you get even better prompt generation. Moving on, then I've got the script, and this is, pardon me, that's the script. You can see I've just copied there, and that's what it generated. You can download them, boom. If you use tools like CapCut or whatever your team use, you can use that as well. If you're doing it yourself, learn tools like CapCut. I use CapCut in today's video. It's really important to use, because you'll find that no matter how good these are, you do need to do a bit of editing, okay? You will need to do, and you'll see a bit of that. Okay, so then I moved on, and this is where I use the Scopic GPT. Okay, and with the Scopic GPT, basically you open it up, you want to start the prompt, and what it's going to do is it's going to ask, okay, I need more context, right? So blah, 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 you just say make blah, blah, it has no context. So then you copy that literally across back into this other prompt. I hate how it does that. And then boom, and then copy it across. And now that I've got my brand name, I've got my brand colors, everything like that as well. It's just copied across. Now, again, I didn't review all of this close enough. I strongly recommend you review it to make sure it's correct, because otherwise your video and image generation will encounter some issues like I have, right? So just review it. I was just doing it for this example of this video, but to teach you the principles. And so then what you want to do is, this is where you start using Gemini, right? And so with Gemini, I copied it across and I copied the whole prompt. And you can see I used this image, and it turned out pretty well. Didn't have my brand logo because I hadn't uploaded that yet, but this looked a bit off, and it wasn't 9:16. So I uploaded my logo, and boom, it added my logo, but it still looks off there. No matter what I tried to get at 9:16, it just would not do it. Nano Banana is a little bit quirky like this, I've found as well. And this is where at times you might still need to use tools like Canva or a graphic designer to help you a little bit with this. But fundamentally, this is phenomenal. You can see I even tried to do that, and that looks even much worse. But this, then I added this image. This looks better. Boom. Right now, all I need I need a graphic designer to help me make it by 9:16 ratio. Okay, this is where at times you still might need to use that just to help you with a bit of this, because it just refused to do it in 9:16 ratio. Just refused. Okay, and that's really frustrating. I haven't actually tested using Canva if it can repurpose it to make it 9:16, but you sort of get my point there. All right, and so then again, I've got my updated product page as well, as it's getting better and better and better. It's answering all the negatives. It's got my branding now, and now I can use those prompts as well to put it into the Debutify AI store builder. And you can get amazing stores like this to be built like that in no time as well. Okay, and then as I said, use tools like Scopic with this workflow builder, where you can train it and it continually improves as well. I won't get too much into that today though, because it's more on page building. But there you go. So now we've really got AI images underway. We've got the AI video outline underway, audio, AI audio, and pages, right? So and this only takes 10 minutes, however long this video is. All right, and then continuing on, I said make an AI prompt that I can use for an AI female image, right? So as we get into making our AI model, because Arcads is really good and all, but they've got a ton of models there and they're adding more. However, it's like anything, right? If you can make something that's more unique, then you should do it, right? And so, because people do eventually see through it, right? So that I can use as reference, it gave me an AI image reference and a negative not to include that. And you just simply go back into here and I copied that full thing across, right? And boom, I got this amazing, amazing image of this woman that was, that I could just generate. That took me 2 minutes. Boom. Okay, and that's pretty much all there is to that as well. Okay, and then that's mostly what we've been needing to be doing in here. A few things I wanted to sort of show you as well. I've shown you how to download via TikTok, but I also wanted to show you how to download via Facebook. Now to do it, it's really, really easy. Do it on desktop. For those wondering as well, I use 4Play, but it's a paid tool where you can get the transcription and stuff, but you can do this much the same this way too. As you build out a team and that, using a tool like 4Play is really handy. In the beginning, just use this method. Press F12 on your keyboard, press this element, select an element on the page, scroll down the page until you sort of go over the whole video, and you'll see that it'll take you to this section here. You want to go to the video URL and open in a new tab.
Wibbly wobbly wonder, itty bitty Willington.
Now, it's funnily, you probably heard it, but like, listen to this, right? It's just so funny. I don't know how this is an ad.
Wibbly wobbly wonder, itty bitty Willington, bibbity bobbity boo, illy zilly billy, north chuggity buckety.
It's such a troll thing to me. But what you can do is you can click download, and there you go. You've got the video there from the ads library too. So if you're not doing the TikTok, you're doing Facebook, you can do that as well, depending on what tools you use. I just wanted to give you sort of full context so you sort of understand, okay? And that's mostly it. Now we've got the image, we've got the audio. Now in Arcads as well, what you want to do is you want to integrate the audio. And to do that, you just go into integrations, copy the API key into 11 Labs, and it connects, and then it will pull it in as you make the AI actor. Okay, you'll see here that as I go back to make an AI actor, in this AI actor, that it can take up to 2 hours. And you can see the mistake that I wanted to tell you about, right?
Hey, you!
Because I did that, it actually put the logo on the actual dressing gown, which is absolutely wrong. It shouldn't be on there. It should be her more holding the product. But I just wanted to sort of give you a brief rundown of how you can do this anyway. Really, really easy. As I said, once you get the script, you copy the script and you add emotions, because you always want emotions. And all you want to do is you want to create an actor, you use generate, you follow the prompts, right? And this is here where you go back all the way back, and you copy everything, okay? But see how it had logo visible on tool? No, that was wrong. I should have just copied that. I missed that. And then you go like that. You upload some context images. I'll do that now. I uploaded that. And when you get a product image as well, I should add if you can try and get a white background, it works better. It makes it easier for these tools to identify. It's just a little thing that, that helps you a bit there. And then you go generate. I've got my dog in the background. And then it's going to do that, and you want to iterate. You want to check the previews and then iterate it, and then follow the prompts. It'll come up with a prompt where it has HeyGen. You use your HeyGen, and make sure you name it the name of your brand so you can see the voice actor that you made, which is, as I said, for me, it's this, which is what I've done when I've started generating mine, and then it's going to take a couple hours to generate the video, okay? Pretty much that's all there is to it, okay, when it comes to that. Now, I wanted to sort of show you one of the brands that I've been working on. If we have a look at this, we can see yesterday that done $3,000 in sales last 30 days, done what? 74,000, right? And, that's up 40%, conversion rate's down, but doing well. So, like I'm optimizing that to further help with that, but that's fine, okay? That's for another video. Today, funnily enough, is not a good day, but if we have a look at the Ads Manager now, let's go into Ads Manager. You can see here that in the last, like just yesterday, results was 326 for 1.8K back, right? And that's not including Google, right? With Google, I think it was about another 120. So really good results here as well. So just sort of wanted to add that in, but that's pretty much how you do it. Now you know how to make, do the prompts, you know how to do AI images, you know how to do AI videos, you know how to make AI landing pages. I know I didn't include that, but pretty much now you know how to do everything and the tools that you pretty much need to do that, okay? I'm continually learning this and we'll continue to update this more as well as I find better ways that'll keep coming up, that'll streamline it. But mainly if you use all these tools, I should add, you know, you spend a couple $100 a month approximately between all of these, and most of these have free trials as well, that you spend a very small amount. You get one UGC actor and it could cost you $200 to $500 and you really don't know if it's going to work. Whereas this, you could make 100 for that same cost in 10 minutes. Obviously, as I said, with arcades, that when you generate these actors and stuff, here we go. You can see the images. I don't know why it's done it like that. I think it must be to do with the prompt. That it's something that I found is a bit of a quirk. And what you probably want to do is make it just a image of the person themselves. Okay, and then as I said, you do a bit of that. I should have used Whisper Flow, but to sort of show you, I want to make sure that this actor just is this single person, no multiple images within one image, because I want to make it one single actor. And boom, you know, because a lot of these don't have that, and that's what's good about Whisper Flow as well, is that it can work across anything, regardless if it has that or not. And you can see how with no, you know, because it's just a lot more professional than how I've sort of done it myself, and took me a fraction of the time. So I just sort of wanted to add that in as well. Okay, so I hope this has been helpful. If this has been helpful, please be sure to subscribe and like. Okay, if you want a free mentoring call to go in the competition, comment the word mentor. If you also want some slides, comment additionally as well. I got 29 slides. It's a full course that I'll release. Comment the word slides and I'll send that to you as well. Mentor to go into the competition, slides to get the free slides. That'll help you with this as well. And hopefully this video is really good. If it goes really well, I will make this into a full step-by-step tutorial as well, because I believe in having sort of text-based support as well. And there we go. Look at that. See how much better that is. Like it's now picked that up. It's important it does that so that it understands the context. And then I can go forward and then hopefully over time I'll have the actor that I can use for a variety of different things. Otherwise, as I said, you know, use a number of these as well. You know, you will want to use a variety of them. I just wanted to sort of show you one way of doing it. And then, as I said, once you get the actor, you copy the script that's across. It includes the scenes and the emotion. And there you go. Now you've got that, and you can add your product, you add your references. You know, you've got high quality audio as well, because the Arcade's audio isn't that great. Right? There's no audio I've seen that have been as good as 11 Labs. It is just that phenomenal. Anyway, I just sort of wanted to end on that note. I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching today. Have a lovely day. Take care and goodbye.